In the bustling port city of Haiyan, a strange phenomenon haunted its residents. Every night, at precisely 2:17 a.m., a soft knocking would sound at a window, but when anyone looked, no one was there. It was a local legend, a ghost story whispered in late-night cafes. But for Yulin, one night, the legend became real. There she was, a transparent girl, floating just outside his window. Her long hair swayed in the windless night, and her eyes, though hollow, were filled with a deep, heart-wrenching sorrow. She whispered, her voice like a faint breeze, "Please, help me disappear." Yulin froze. He was just a university student, not an exorcist, but something in her trembling voice, a raw desperation, compelled him. He unlocked the window, and the ghost girl glided inside, her feet never touching the floor. "What's your name?" he managed to ask, his own voice shaking. She hesitated before answering. "May." Yulin observed her, puzzled. She wasn't like the ghosts from horror movies. There were no chains, no thirst for vengeance, no terrifying aura, but she just looked lost. May explained softly, "I died 2 years ago, but I can't move on. I'm stuck between worlds, pulled back every time I try to leave." "Why?" Yulin asked. She bit her lip. "Because someone in the living world still holds on to me. As long as they refuse to let go, I cannot vanish." Yulin took a slow, deep breath. This was far beyond anything he'd ever imagined. "He whispered." May avoided his gaze. "That's what I need your help to find out." And so, their strange journey began. They drifted through the quiet alleys and neon-lit streets of Haiyan. They passed an old park where May used to sit and sketch, a library she once frequented, and a coffee shop where she'd met her friends. But at each spot, she would point and recall a memory, but nothing changed. No clue emerged. Finally, Yulin asked Maggie, "What kind of regret are we looking for?" May's whisper was heavy with sadness. "Not mine, theirs." As dawn approached, they reached a small, unassuming apartment complex on the edge of the city. Suddenly, May stopped. Her form flickered violently, like a dying candle flame. "What is it?" Yulin asked, alarmed. Without answering, she drifted forward, passing right through the door of a rundown apartment. Yulin's heart pounded as he followed her inside. There, at a simple wooden table, sat a young man, his shoulders slumped in despair. He was clutching a worn-out sketchbook, his silent tears staining its cover. May trembled beside him. "John," she whispered. "I told him to forgive me, but he couldn't." Yulin stepped closer and opened the sketchbook. It was filled with drawings of May, hundreds of them. May smiling, May reading, May laughing. Each page was a testament to a love that refused to fade. John whispered into the empty room, his voice choked with grief. "May, if you're still out there, please come home." A painful knot formed in Yulin's chest. He looked at May, who watched John with profound sadness. "Now you understand," she said. "His love is my chain." Yulin what he had to do. He approached Jan, placing a gentle hand on the sketchbook. "I'm a friend of May," he said softly. Chen's head snapped up, his eyes wide with shock and hope. You knew her?" Lin nodded. "She wanted me to tell you something she never got to say." John held his breath. Lin continued, his voice gentle. "She's grateful for your drawings, for remembering her. But she doesn't want you to wait anymore. She wants you to live." The words broke the jam. John collapsed into his hands, sobbing uncontrollably. The pain of 2 long years finally poured out of him. As he wept, a strange warmth filled the room, a comforting presence, as if May herself were embracing him one last time. Then, a soft glow illuminated the apartment. May's form solidified in front of Jiang, her eyes shimmering with her own tears. She reached out and touched his cheek, a phantom caress he couldn't feel but somehow understood. "Thank you," she whispered to him. As Chen's cries softened, May slowly turned to Lin. "It's time." Her body began to dissolve into thousands of tiny silver lights. Lin instinctively reached out. "Will you be okay?" he asked. For the first time that night, May smiled, a genuine radiant smile. "I'm finally free." Her form flickered once, twice, and then she was gone. There was no dramatic explosion, no final scream, just peaceful, absolute silence. John felt a weight lift from his heart, a burden he hadn't realized he was carrying. He wiped his tears and whispered to the empty room, "Goodbye, May." Lin stepped outside as the first rays of sunrise painted the sky gold. That night, for the first time in 2 years, the hour of 2:17 a.m. passed in silence. The knocking had stopped, and somewhere, far beyond sight, a girl who couldn't leave had finally found her way home. If this story touched your heart, please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell for more original drama stories. Comment below if you want a sad ending, a romantic ending, or a horror ending in the next story.